Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale. Do you see the road? I'm out to my soul. And tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect. Do I look fine?
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale. Do you see the road? I'm out to my soul. And tell me the size whenever the...
Are you ready to be entertained? Yes! Let's get into another episode, y'all. This is Supernatural Season 1, Episode 16. It feels like it's been a while. Probably has been. Let's get right into this. Full reactions will be available. Links are down below. While you are down there, don't forget to hit the like button, share, and don't forget to comment. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Supernatural and find out exactly what this show has got to give. Hey, girl! Who the fuck are you? God. That shadow. Run, girl, run, honey!
System armed.
And she continues on with her night, like, I'm gonna call 911, whatever. That was normal.
Hey Meredith, it's Derek. Where you been? I'm trying to get a hold of you, because I got a maybe that mystery. Call me, alright? Bye.
Hey, Meredith.
This is the place.
You know, I gotta say, Dad made it just fine without these stupid costumes.
Look, you want to pull this off or not?
I'm just saying, these outfits cost hard-earned money, okay? Think credit card fraud's easy?
Oh, police said they were done with the place, so... You guys said you were with the alarm company?
That's right.
Your alarm's about as useful as boobs on a man.
Oops.
Well, that's why we're here.
Meredith's work called. She hadn't showed up. I knocked on the door.
You saw a break-in?
Windows were locked, front door was bolted. Chain was on the door. We had to cut it just to get in.
You seen the overturned furniture, broken glass, signs of struggle?
Everything was in perfect condition.
Condition was Meredith then.
Meredith was all over. In pieces. Tell you, if I didn't know any better, I'd have said a wild animal did it.
Man, when I found that article, I knew this was our kind of gig.
I think I agree with you. Spoke to Amy, a charming, perky officer of the law. She's got this little tattoo.
Dean!
Right. What? Yeah. Nothing we don't already know. Meredith's heart was missing.
So what do you think did it to her?
The landlady said it looked like an animal attack. Werewolf?
No, werewolf. The unicycle's all right. Plus, if it was a creature, it would have left some kind of trace. Ever see that symbol before?
Never. Done this for 5 years.
Talk to the bartender. You get anything? Besides her number?
All right.
You mind doing a little bit of thinking with your upstairs brain?
Meredith worked here. She waited tables. Everyone here is her friends. Everybody says she's normal.
It wasn't in Dad's journal or any of the usual books. I'll just have to dig a little deeper, I guess. His name was Ben Swardstrom. Last month, he was found mutilated in his townhouse.
So, to recap, the only successful intel we've scored so far is the bartender's phone number.
Meg.
Sam!
Oh no.
Sam! Is that you? What are you doing here?
I'm just in town, visiting friends.
Where are they?
Well, they're not here right now, but
What's his name? Something Michael Murray at a bar.
You're from Chicago?
No, Massachusetts. Andover.
I'll never see you again.
Oh, I'm glad you were wrong.
Meg, this is my brother, Dean.
I've heard of you. Nice. The way you treat your brother like luggage. Stop dragging him over God's green earth.
Meg, it's all right.
Ryan, she crazy. She's also a demon.
The way you told me he treats you. If it were me, I'd kill him.
It's all right. He means well.
Show you a hell of a time.
You know what? That sounds great. Why don't you give me your number? I never got your last name.
Masters.
Masters?
So you better call.
Scout's on her.
Who the hell was she?
I don't really know. I only met her once.
And what was she saying? Huh? I treat you like luggage? What, you bitch about me to some chick? Is there any truth to what she's saying? I mean, am I keeping you against your will, Sam?
No, of course not. Now, would you listen? I met Meg weeks ago. Literally on the side of the road, and now I run into her in some random Chicago bar.
Maybe you're thinking a little too much with your upstairs brain. Huh?
And see if there's really a Meg Masters from Andover, Massachusetts, and see if you can't dig anything up on that symbol and watch Meg.
Yeah.
I just want to see what's what. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, this is bad. This is really, really bad. If somebody talks shit about my brother and talk to my brother the way she talked to him, I would spear them straight to hell.
Hey.
Let me guess, you're lurking outside that poor girl's apartment, aren't you?
No. Find anything on her or what?
Sorry, man, she checks out. There's a Meg Masters in the Andover phone book.
What about the symbol? Any luck?
Yeah, that I did have some luck with. It's very, very old school, like 2,000 years before Christ. It's a sigil for a deva. Translates to demon of darkness. Zoroastrian demons, and they're savage, they're animalistic. I called Dad's friend Caleb, he told me, all right?
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the thing, these devas, they have to be summoned. These suckers tend to bite the hand that feeds them. And the arms and the torsos. Summoning a demon that ancient, someone really knows their stuff. I think we got a major player in town. Fight her. Don't leave teeth marks, though. I mean, just enough to work. Sam, you...
No, I'm just,
Pervert.
Well, why was she looking? Perfect! Oh, look, she doesn't know. Maybe. I think she knows. I'm like so scared. I just realized. Ooh, go ahead, Sam. Sam is my Spider-Man.
I don't think you should come. Because the brothers, they're in town. I didn't know that. Yes, I'll be here. Waiting for you.
I would have fell, just so everybody knows.
What the hell? Dude, I gotta talk to you. So hot little Meg is summoning the deva. Deal with that bull again?
she was talking into it. The way witches used to scry into crystal balls or animal entrailed. Someone who's giving her orders. Someone who's coming to that warehouse.
The complete records of the two victims. We missed something the first time. Victim, the old man, spent his whole life in Chicago, but he wasn't born here. McCrew was born. Turns out she was adopted. Well, guess where she's from?
I mean, it is where the demon killed Mom. That's where everything started. But I don't understand. What's the significance of Lawrence? And how do these Deva things fit in?
Beats me.
See who or what is showing up to meet her.
I don't think we should do this alone. We think we got a serious lead on the thing that killed Mom. Dad, if you get this, get to Chicago as soon as you can. What'd you get?
I ransacked that trunk. I'm not sure what to expect, so I guess we should just expect everything, huh? You nervous?
No.
I am.
Are you?
God, could you imagine if we actually found that damn thing? That demon?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
What if this whole thing was over tonight? Man, I'd sleep for a month.
You want to go back to school?
Yeah, once we're done hunting the thing. What are you gonna do when it's all over?
It's never gonna be over. There's gonna be others.
That you want for yourself?
Yeah, I don't want you to leave the second this thing's over, Sam. Why do you think I drag you everywhere?
Because you wanted to find the thing that killed Mom?
Yes, that, but it's more than that, man. I want us to be together again.
I'd do anything for you. But things will never be the way they were before.
Could be.
Could be.
I don't want them to be. Dean, when this is all over, you're gonna have to let me go my own way.
18 seasons later. She doesn't recognize that they're there?
Spiritus. Guys, Hattie's a little bit childish, don't you think? Sam, I have to say this puts a real crimp in our relationship. And that shotgun's not gonna do much good.
Oh, don't worry, sweetheart. Shotgun's not for the demon.
Who's coming? Who are you waiting for?
You.
Don't take this the wrong way, but your girlfriend? It's a bitch.
Running into you at the bar. Following you here. Victims were from Lawrence.
Doesn't mean anything. It was just to draw you in, that's all. Cut a lot more for a lot less. Not very quick on the uptake, are we? This trap isn't for you.
Their father.
It's a trap for Dad.
Dad was in town, which he is not. He wouldn't walk into something like this.
He has one weakness.
What's that?
You. I happen to know he is in town. And he'll come.
It's gonna take a lot more than some shadow to kill him.
Oh, the Davis are in the room. Doing this for the same reasons you do what you do. Loyalty. Like the love you have for Mommy.
What the hell?
Baby, I'm already there. I think we both know how you really feel about me. I saw you watching me.
Get a room, you two.
I didn't mind. I liked that you were watching me. Now are you just trying to distract me?
I have a knife of my own.
What?
So I guess the Davis didn't like being bossed around.
I thought she was like a supernatural like that wouldn't even kill her.
Hey!
Their dad. Oh, their dad's here.
Dad. Hey, boys. Daddy was a trap. No, I'm sorry.
She was the bad guy, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Knows I'm gonna kill it. Not just exercise it or send it back to hell. Actually kill it. This demon is a scary son of a... I don't want you caught in the crossfire. Last time we were together, we had one hell of a fight.
Yes, sir.
It's good to see you again. It's been a long time.
These things are shadow demons, so let's light them up. Dad!
Not much time. As soon as the flare's out, they'll be back.
Hey, wait! Dad, you can't come with us.
What? What are you talking about?
Hey, you boys.
Dean, we should stick together. We'll go after this demon.
Sam, listen to me. Don't you understand? They're not gonna stop. They're gonna try again. They're gonna use us to get to him. Dad's vulnerable when he's with us. He's stronger without us around.
Everything. After all the time we spent looking for you, please, I gotta be a part of this fight.
Anyway, this fight is just starting. And we are all gonna have a part to play.
Okay, you gotta let me go.
Be careful, boys.
That was a good episode, hoes. Well. So, didn't you guys enjoy that episode? I loved that episode. So, I started hysterically, well, I didn't hysterically cry. I'm such an exaggerator. I started crying, though, at the part where, Sam met, talked to his dad after having apparently a big fight and them not speaking and then them hugging. It literally was all of a sudden a flashback of me and my father. I was in 9th grade. My dad and I got in a fight. I do not remember what it was about. Don't ask me, I can't even tell you. He called me around 7:05 a.m. Why do I remember this? It's distinctly like it was yesterday. Minus why we were fighting, or why I was fighting with him, because he wasn't fighting with me. He was like, I don't got time to be playing games with you, child. But I was in 9th grade. He called me at 7:05. He was gonna have surgery later on that day, while I was in school. He called me to say, you know, son, how are you, this and a third. I remember me not even talking to him because I was so mad for whatever the reason, you know, like dumb kids. And then he was like, I love you. And I was like, ugh. And I didn't do ugh, but I hung up the phone on him. Went to school, came home around 3:30 a.m. I mean, 3:30 a.m., 3:30 p.m. I was on the phone with my friends. We were on these conference calls. Like, well, you know, remember we could add all those people 4-way and all those ways. And then we would do 3-way, and then the other person would do 3 on their phone. So we had like a bunch of people on the phone. My Nana, who was alive at that time, knocked on my door and was like, can you please stop like laughing and giggling and stuff? Like, your father died. Well, I don't know why she said it to me like that, but she did. And I was like, what? So anyways, I found out that my dad died during surgery. Like, it was a big surgery, but it was supposed to be like a normal, like, you know, go in, have the surgery, and he would be in a hospital for maybe a week or so. It wasn't like a death-defying thing. Death-defying. But he ended up dying. So that part and that particular scene where Sam and like his father met again after that, and them, you know, hugging. It was just a quick flashback of that whole scene and how I wish that, you know, I could hug my father again. Isn't that like a Luther Vandross song? If I could, dance with my father again, which is a great song. You guys should play it. But that's what it reminded me of. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I just couldn't hold back tears because of that one particular scene that gathered me all the way together. Overall, I would consider this a very strong episode. That blonde hair lady, I was like, she flying out the window. I'm pretty sure that she's alive still. And she was. Why did the shadow people things throw her out the window? I'm assuming they really just don't like her, but she ended up having control over them anyways because she had that necklace. But she is like a demon too herself, I believe. So I knew she wasn't gonna die. So now we know that they want the father, and that's probably why they also killed the mother, maybe because she's as good as the father was, maybe? Or maybe the mother had nothing to do with it. I don't know. Regardless, now the father almost got like murdered. I was like, oh my God, they are not gonna murder this man when he finally reunited with his sons. Thank God they didn't. And now we're going to, how many more episodes we have? I'm enjoying slow burning this show. I know some people were like, the time you're done, child, you're gonna be like 58. Yeah, I know. But the next episode we have is 17. We have only up to 22 episodes of this season. I think the next season is longer. And that's if you guys want me to continue on to the next season. No, the next season is about 22 episodes too. But anyways, we're getting closer to the end. So now them bringing the father here and now us filling in the little pieces that we were missing of this show or what was going on is slowly starting to all make sense. The blonde lady is finally back. And I'm very happy that Sam knew right away, like, yeah, girl, something's wrong with you. You crazy girl. You insane. Bye, Felicia. Also, I have to say, Dean and Sam are like the sexiest men. I think Dean's hair, like, pushed down, matted down, looking like straight up a mushroom coming straight out like grass. And you see this mushroom. You ever see a mushroom when you're walking in the woods or walking in your backyard or walking in your front yard or walking down the sidewalk or walking down wherever you want to walk, and you see this mushroom, you're like, oh, that looks like it's poisonous, it could kill somebody, but it looks really nice. That's what Dean gives me. He gives me, not Dean, Sam. Sam gives me like this, you know, dangerous, sexy mushroom that if I just take a little bit too much of, I am dead. And then Dean, somebody's like, what's going on? And Dean is just gorge. I just can't. And it's crazy because in this show so far, it seems like their love interests, like that they have every episode or whatever, they're all brown hair ladies, but both of their wives are both blonde. And I also think Dean and Sam are super attractive still. And their wives, well, no, actually, I looked up their wives. I always want to bash their wives for no reason, just because I'm jealous. I'm single and I'm jealous. Regardless. Great episode, y'all. Please comment down below what you thought about this episode, child, because I cannot wait to read your guys' comments. Please check out all my other reactions while you are here. And until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right.
Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, 70 laws, one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'm Peter Parker running through the six with a bag full of